Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at KTALnews.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Morses, and this is your Thursday morning forecast update. It will feel strange today not to update you on any heavy rain, severe storms, or just rain in general. We do have some nice dry weather taking over for at least a few days. And this time of the year, it's either get severe weather or you get some of the hot and dry summer-like weather. So the options never great late May, early June, but given how much rain we've had, all the flooding recently, I don't think anybody cares if we have 4 to 5 days of just dry and summer-like weather here, as we'll have plenty of sunshine here through the weekend, and at least some slight chances of rain coming back early next week. So as far as today, we'll start out in the 60s and low 70s. Easily the nicest part of the day will be early this morning. It will be a quick warm-up for us, just a few lingering clouds early today, but we should turn completely sunny by the afternoon, and your high temperatures winding up between about 92 and 95 degrees this afternoon. Actually, the average high early June is about 90 degrees, so while the temperature is pretty warm, not far from average today, as we'll enjoy some of that dry weather. The front continues to push east, so the active weather pattern headed into the eastern United States. We've got a ton of dry air as high pressure building into the plains, and that's just kind of funneling the dry air down towards us, and that has cooled us off nicely. Humidity has dropped off here, at least in the northern Arklatex, so we're down to 61 in Idabel, 62 in DeQueen, and the rest of us in that familiar range between 68 and 72. Likely some fog up here where the cooler temperatures are developing. We're not seeing, again, any widespread or dense fog here, but likely these numbers will continue to drop off through sunrise. I think especially in Arkansas, we'll see some fog early this morning, and then your temperatures do wind up again in the low to mid 90s this afternoon. And this is likely the range of temperatures that we'll sit in through the upcoming weekend. So taking a look here, your Robinson Futurecast highlights just a few clouds for a few locations early this morning, but those will part pretty quickly, and we'll be left with those mostly sunny conditions through the afternoon, and likely we'll keep it mostly sunny for the next few days here. Probably a few more clouds arriving as we get closer to the weekend. Weekend will be hot and humid. Heat index will likely be just above 100 degrees. Humidity has dropped off just a touch today, but we've had so much rain recently that the ground is completely soaked, so that's going to leave us with some humidity down here at the surface, but the upper levels have dried out somewhat, which may help out with us. But once that south wind is back over the weekend, we'll kind of feel that full-on humid weather make a return. So I think the heat index over the weekend likely above 100 degrees or so. So thunderstorms likely to make a return maybe late Sunday into early Monday. This front over the weekend will settle in just to the north of us. So if you have some travel plans over the weekend, they'll probably see some rain up towards Little Rock and Oklahoma City, but I do not expect that we'll see much, if any, of that rain into the Arklatex until maybe Sunday evening at the earliest here. That front will likely move through Sunday night into Monday morning, so given that it will come through overnight, the severe weather threat will be a little lower for us. And there's a bit of a disconnect between where the best ingredients are and where the cold front is, so at this point I don't think we'll see much in the way of severe weather, but obviously we will keep you updated on that. And then maybe just a few lingering storms Monday into Tuesday here, but it's not going to be the widespread and heavy rain that we've been dealing with for much of the last month or so. I think these will be pretty sporadic showers Sunday into Monday, not those big rounds of severe storms that we have seen move through. And temperatures likely cooling back to normal for much of next week in the upper 80s, low 90s, and again, maybe a little disturbance that will pass south of us by the middle of the week, so I'm not convinced we'll see high rain chances, but I've at least kept some spotty rain chances in the forecast for the middle of next week.